got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. I got killer beats, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA.
神羅転生
Hey guys, back again with Twist-san. Those who just joined, don't forget to help like and subscribe. In this video, I will tell you what happened in the latest manga Tokyo Revengers chapter 238. In this chapter, most of the stories only focus on recruiting new members for Thousand Winter. But here we show the latest condition of Mitsuya Takashi after being left by Draken. Mitsuya and Draken are famous for being the twin dragons of Toman. Let's just discuss the story of Tokyo Revengers chapter 238. Chapter 238 is titled Really Into It. At the beginning of the manga panel, it turns out that it is still continuing the previous chapter. Takemaki, Inui, Hakai, and Shifuyu are still at Hakai's house, and they are discussing the next member they will recruit. Takemaki said that Thousand Winters needed someone who could think well and be able to make strategies. Shifuyu, Hakai, and Inui, after hearing Takemaki's words, they agreed. They are aware that none of them is able to think intelligently and strategize. Takemaki immediately said again that the only person who had all of that was him. Hakai, who heard Takemaki's words, immediately knew who Takemaki was referring to. Well, that's right, Mitsuya Takashi, the twin dragon Toman. Wow, interesting, isn't it? We can see the return of the Toman dragon even though now he is alone without his twin. Finally, Takemaki, Inui, Hakai, and Shifuyu went to Mitsuya's house. There they were greeted by Mitsuya's sister named Runa. Runa said that Mitsuya currently busy designing a dress. It turns out that Mitsuya is currently preparing the clothes he will use to attend the fashion show festival in Japan. Runa also said that Mitsuya is currently quiet and is more often alone in his room. We all know why Mitsuya can be like that. Yes, that's right, because he was left by the draken who was killed on the bloody night of the Tanabata festival. Takemaki ventured to meet Mitsuya in his room. Takemaki was surprised to see Mitsuya's current condition looked very messy. Mitsuya, who saw Takemaki coming, said, "What's wrong, Takemaki, you came here?" In the end, Mitsuya took them all to a park not far from his house. When he got there, Takemaki immediately said the intent and purpose of meeting Mitsuya, namely wanting to invite Mitsuya to join his new gang, and saying that I would never give up and would come back to challenge Kanto Manji to awaken Mikey and bring him back to the right path. Mitsuya instead replied with something else. He told of his last encounter with the draken at the old temple. With snowfall conditions, they met and talked about their respective lives after Toman disbanded. Draken suddenly said, "Are you comfortable living a normal life like this? And will you be able to live after exiting Toman?" Here Mitsuya seems to have been able to move on. Mitsuya is currently focusing on his goal of becoming a famous designer. But different from Draken. She says, "I can't live a normal life like this. I will be a thug again." While looking at Mitsuya, he said, "I will live again beside Mikey and will bring him back." Draken also said that Mitsuya should focus on his dream and should become a famous designer. After telling this, Mitsuya immediately left Takemaki, Inui, Hakai, and Shifuyu. Mitsuya continued his work. Here we can conclude that Mitsuya is currently trying to keep his promise to Draken. The scene has now changed after 1 week has passed. Takemaki, Inui, Hakai, and Shifuyu are seen attending a fashion show festival in Japan. They all came to support Mitsuya. Chapter 238 ends here, right at the Japanese fashion show festival. Wow, is something going to happen at this festival? We can see what happens at every festival in the Tokyo Revengers manga, ending in a commotion or a fight. We can't wait for the continuation of this story. It is possible that there will be a commotion that will make Mitsuya join Takemaki. Because Mitsuya has not answered, refused, or accepted Takemiki's previous invitation to join the Thousand Winters gang. Okay, until here is first the discussion about Tokyo Revengers. Thank you for watching this video to the end. See you in the next video.